Shalom, this is Sharbar Sarala, Alliance in Camp. And first and foremost, I'd like to praise, honor, and glory to the Father and the Son in the proper true Hebrew tongue. Call, the Lion Blah, Yahweh, Bashim Ashai, Bashim, Ha, Rakah, Kodash, Ma'amath. Also, that was the elders and apostle GMS, and that was Samad as well, Haran Basharala. Peace and blessing 1/3, and salutation for elect. This lesson is finna go on our people, being dumber, being less intelligent than one of the most least intelligent organisms on this planet, like an ass or a horse, donkey or a horse. Those animals, you tell them to you tell them to drink the water, they'll drink it for the most part. As long as they know to drink, they know how to drink it. And you tell them, they if you lose them, they'll know how to come home. They know which direction to come home because it's within their mind. It's their instinct to know how to find home, know how to drink water. Of course, they're not the most intelligent beasts on the whole earth. But then you look at us, our people, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, actually peculiar people and intelligent. The thing that the Lord, a blessing that the Lord gave to us, the so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans. Those children, they cannot turn back to the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai. They'll turn back to Jebus and Baal, to many idols. They'll turn back to Buddha and Eliphaz and gold, money, anything not according to the scriptures. Ultimately, they're gonna go back to their own ways, the own way of their heart, but they're not gonna go back to the ways of the Lord or Yahweh Bashim outside. That's what's gonna be within 2/3 of our people. That's gonna be their lot. Their judgment is gonna be on this earth. They're gonna be destroyed by thermonuclear destruction, ICBMs, intercontinental ballistic missiles. So that's gonna be their that's gonna be their lot. As long as if they don't want to go back and turn back to the Lord Yahweh Bashim outside, then that would be their lot. If you want to be on the Lord's good side, which is follow the name of the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai, trying to follow the law, statutes, commandments to the best of your ability, watching videos and studying, try to have a good family and the decency and order within the lifetime. Those are something that you should want in this life. And of course, above all, you should want wisdom. Everything else is going to come with it. With the wisdom, you're going to get tribulation and sorrow. You'll get friends and foes, but ultimately, as long as you got the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai, then you're all right. You in the Lord's favor. The Lord doing that on purpose. The Lord giving you every type of feeling on earth, every type of tribulation, every type of pain, sorrow to give you, because not only with that, you're gonna want to increase in wisdom and get out of this place, get out of this hellhole that Esau set up, physically, of course, and so the Lord can deliver His people, and so you can reach one and teach one, and so you can be a part of that. You can be the Lord's mouthpiece, one of the elect, one of the people that's helping govern the new kingdom of New Jerusalem, New Yasharala. You're gonna be part of that. If you want to be one of the men of the Lord on the highways and byways, either on the YouTube or on physical street corners, you want to be a part of that to help help our people to get out of this mindset of America or wherever our people are from. Because you see circle birds, you see the northern kingdom, you got people that barely speak English, either be Cuban or somebody that's been forever. You tell them that they're Gadites. You tell them that they Manasseh. You tell them that they're you tell them that you're a Filipino. They look like a so-called they look Caucasian. If father go back to Sicilian or Irish, you could possibly a Jake, especially and of course the main thing being your spirit. The spirit gonna tell it all. If you truly believe in the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai, we gonna know. Esau can't even spew that out. Some of our people don't even want to say it. They'll say Yeshua and Yahweh Highway. They'll say all the name, but they can't say that name. Even some of our people who are designed to say it, at birth. When we get this is Psalm chapter 32, I'm starting at verse 7. Thou art my hiding place. Thou shalt preserve me from trouble. Thou shalt compass me about with songs of deliverance. Salah. I will instruct thee and teach thee in the way which thou shalt go. I will guide thee with my eye. Ultimately going to the Lord doing that for doing that for His people. The Lord is compassing our way. He knows everything that's going to happen because He wrote it. We're living a book that's already wrote. And we're giving these things to instruct us on how this life is supposed to go. Our life not supposed to be fun. Life not supposed to be perfect and everything. This is America. Ultimately, this is Babylon. This is spiritually Sodom and Egypt. This is spiritually Nineveh. This is spiritually everything wrong about the world. And it's in the scripture that this place is destined to be destroyed. It's not. It's like this place is not for lollygagging. It's not for lacking. It's not for believing that you're at rest. Even if you had the most money, a brother with the most money don't mean nothing to Esau. Esau, some of them elites, man, they got money. Their name is money. So you got us on the lower end. You got us at the end of everything, at the bottom of everything in society. You got us thinking that we are something there because we got these people's money with their faces on it. Believing with that we're somebody. Oh, but they'll turn around and call us black, which mean void, African American, coming from Amerigo Vespucci and Scipio Africanus, calling themselves Afro American. They're still Amerigo Vespucci. They're still Afro. You might see the colors with a fro. So that don't mean nothing. So who are we really? But that's a rhetorical question. We are the peculiar people. We are the Lord's chosen children. We are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that are scattered across the four winds. We are the true children of Israel, Yasharallah. So that's who we are. And this is what we should not be in the mindset of. This is verse 9 of Psalm 32. Psalm 32. Be ye not as the horse or as the mule, which have no understanding. So our people actually have understanding of how things are supposed to go, or how life is supposed to be. Have morals and plexi. We have mindsets. We have we have a zeal. Ultimately, we have a zeal to the Lord Yahweh Shemashah, but we choose not to follow it. We choose not to follow. Most of our people choose not to follow the Lord Yahweh Shemashah. They choose to follow their own ways, their mother ways, their father ways, brothers, they family. I mean, they don't mean, well, it means something to their family, but if you're not following the Lord Yahweh Shemashah, it don't mean nothing. You can follow a goat, be misled, because ultimately goats can't even be led. That's what kid mean, a baby goat. Goats are more brash. They're not easily led. That's why people want to be a part. They want to be goats in this lifetime, and kids. You should want to be a lamb, a dove, a turtle dove. You should want to be, something simple. I look at myself as growing grass, but a growing grass in the Lord's pocket, hopefully, So not the one that the Lord from the scythe, and slice off and everything, but thinking I'm under Yahweh Shemashah. I'm trying to call out His names to the best of my ability, praying without ceasing. You gotta do lessons. You gotta do everything you can within your ability. I can't do everything, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna give my all. If I can give my all, I definitely give my life because the Lord did for His whole people, the whole the whole thing. Be ye not as the horse or as a mule, which have no understanding, whose mouth must be held in with bit and bridle, lest they come near unto thee. So ultimately, yeah, you're not no ass or you're not no mule or no horse. You shouldn't have to make open our mouths and put the truth into you. Nah, that's not how it's gonna go. If it's to that point where we have to force it onto you, then that's definitely not for you. That's something that we shouldn't do. The Lord gonna force it on to you. If anything, the Lord gonna come in your dreams and show you America being destroyed. Lord gonna I don't know, make you hate your family, or make your family hate you, or something. You gonna see stuff in a different light. You gonna see Esau in a different light. You gonna see these heathens in a different light. You gonna see these beasts in a different light. You gonna see everything differently. If you truly want to come to the Lord, you're not gonna just imagine everything supposed to be the same, day in day out, working till you die, that this place gonna be here forever. That's what most people think. Most people think, oh, this place gonna be here when I'm 80. You know, why would you even want to think that? Why would you think as a 20-year-old man, a 25-year-old man, you want to be until you're 80? You know, and most of our parents that's working, they 40, 50, they still got another 10 years to go, another 15 years to go till they can retire. And look how they already done with work. They don't want to work no more. And after 20 years, 20 you know 20, 30 years, you know. So imagine you got to live to 80. You want to live to 80. You want to have grandkids, all that stuff, and you already know economically. Why would you even want that? Look how we living now. A normal average house, you know, 4,800, 400,000. Average income about 20 or 40 or something like that, 60, you know, and probably not even that. But yeah, I'm gonna see if I can keep reading this. Verse 10: Many sorrows shall be to the wicked, but he that trusteth in the Lord, mercy shall compass him about. So it's kind of on the lesson a little bit. Many sorrows shall be to the wicked. So ultimately, yeah, for our people that's not following after the Lord, y'all by some side, then of course you worse than the heathen. You know you supposed to be following the Lord, y'all by some side, but yeah, you hurting after these lies and these falsehoods. You working after money and fun and movies and quote unquote life, the American dream, the really the rat race, really the toilet toilet bowl. This is a endless cycle, of turmoil, paradox, and pain and sorrow and destruction. And that's ultimately what's going to happen to this place. It's going to be destroyed anyways. But while you're in this life and in this day and age at this moment, and you thinking to yourself, I have a plan where my life going, I gotta do this with my job and money, and you putting a plan in your mind. No, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work out. The Lord, that's a funny thing. Tell your Lord, tell the Lord your plan. He gonna laugh at you. There's no plans in this lifetime. There's only smelling the roses, living day by day. The end result is the Lord is finna destroy this place. This is the last time we're gonna be on this earth, and it's gonna be destroyed by 200 million ICBMs, intercontinental ballistic missiles. You're gonna have 2 other people that being destroyed, the heathens being destroyed and enslaved. The elect being gonna be elected. They gonna come with a new king of Yasharala. But before that, you're gonna have the MOTB, Jacob's Trouble, race wars. You're gonna have all types of other things that's gonna happen to this place. And that's what the Lord is going to send anyway. The Lord is going to send not only famine, the word, the physical famine, all types of pestilence to this land. But that's because Esau did the same to this land, and putting all types of chemicals in the air, in the water, straight into the people's bodies. So now you have that. You have Esau coming to the land, killing all the buffalo, killing all the birds. The birds used to be in the sky. You couldn't even see the sky. There's so many birds and so many buffaloes. Now you don't have that no more. We have pigs and cows, GMO pigs and GMO cows that's mass produced, and give our people and put in pork and everything and all that stuff. That's what we got. I'm trying to finish the Psalms out right quick. This is verse 11. Be glad in the Lord and rejoice, ye righteous, and shout for the joy, all ye that are upright in heart. So, ultimately, this lesson right here is going on. And don't be like that, horse or that mule that has to, force feed. That has to be force fed by these farmers. We the farmers, we the fishermen, we the hunters. Ultimately, trying to throw the bait out. Saying the Lord name Yahweh in my side. That's not the best bait for everybody because they don't want to hear that name. They don't want to hear a name that actually means something. So we throw that bait out though, because we the Lord's mouthpiece. We try to bring them in, try to reel them in. And boom, we get them. That's a sincere child, sincere sister, sincere brother. And hopefully we get them. So you can be glad and rejoiceful in that's where it's going. Even though this world can be destroyed, but this world is nothing but turmoil and displeasure. There's nothing in this life. There's nothing but destruction. So why would you want to live here? Everybody think, oh, this is why you want to The Lord want that. The Lord want this place to be destroyed. Not only that, most of our people subconsciously they don't think they should be here. It's millions of people that's dying. A thousand people that die every day. Millions of people that dying on slowly and slowly, is mentally draining. You want people to keep going on. And keep suffering. Keep on the work thing that's gonna bring them peace. Keep voting. Keep all this other stuff. When really the Lord is already set up for this place to be destroyed. It's not something that's finna, uh, this is not something that's not just finna happen. It's something that's already pre-wrote. Something that already has really came to pass. We didn't see it yet. Because the book already wrote. We living it out. So, come on, man. But that's my first one. I'm gonna get this one real quick. This is Psalms. So like I'm trying to get Psalms 119 in verse 144. Slacky 114. Slacky. Thou art my hiding place and my shield. I hope in thy word. Slacky. I'm gonna read one more time. Thou art my hiding place and my shield. I hope in thy word. So this is what the Lord is to his children. The Lord ultimately is a shield, a sword. Of course, we're the Lord's battle axe. The Lord's mouthpiece that telling everything that's gonna happen through. Fools looking men, bums. With sackcloth on and saying that America will be destroyed. And of course in faith. People say when is it gonna be destroyed? We don't know, but it's soon. People don't want that. People like to have 2-minute popcorn. If they can't wait 10 minutes for no popcorn. I know they can't wait, years for the Lord to destroy this place. But only they don't want that. They don't want this place to be destroyed. They want the place to keep going and going and going. They already got GMO babies. You gonna have GMO society. That's what the Lord, allow it. The Lord not for let this kingdom go on forever and never. No, but that's not. Why would you even want that? That's something that's the worst thing to, you even imagine. This place going on forever and ever. That's disgusting. Why would you want that for your family? Your family is not living peaceful. Is not living peacefully. You have all types of mortgage and debt, and probably in your family, all types of things. Your cousin hate this. And, think about like California, they got gangs and stuff. Your cousin part of that gang now. You can't even see your cousin. You can't go visit your auntie. All types of self-hate that people give themselves. These young men, these young women. The children and everything. That of course is not just our people just love wickedness, of course, but it's Esau. He so wicked, perfectly wicked, and he puts all this in the music industry, in the TVs, put it everywhere. Then even if you have a perfect family, mom and dad, you go outside of that, you might hear your brothers or friends, or you'll have some type of bad chess piece, broken chip that want to tear you down with them. Don't want you to get closer to the Lord, y'all, about your shot. So you have that in the side. That's what the society is full of. People just like that. But you don't want to be like that. You don't want to be a person that those you don't want to be like them mules that you have to force feed. You want to be like a perfect servant. That's what we are to the Lord. That's what you want to be. This is Proverbs 24 verse 3. The wisdom is a house builded, and by understanding it is established. So calm, man. So that's what you should want. So if you want to be like an ass and be force fed, and stubborn and everything, well, that's stubborn. But as you have to feed it, if it needed, you gotta do all that. You don't want to. You don't want to be. You want to be of understanding. You want to have wisdom. And the only way to do that, of course, the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai. And of course, through that, having that wisdom, having that understanding, you're building a house. You're building a spiritual house that no one, without Yahweh Shema Shai can see. So you see Esau, you see Moab, Ham, you see Ishmael, you see all the other nations looking at us like we're goofy, But some of them heathens they actually do know though. But nonetheless, you'll see our people. They're like, why you got a dress on? Why you not getting paper? Why you not getting money? You know, they say all such things, but they don't know that we're trying to build a house for them. You know, but 2/3, we're not trying to build a house for 2/3. Of course, we're trying to build a house for 1/3 and the elect. You know, you part of 2/3, then so be it. The Lord chose you to be that way. So I can't do nothing about it. I can try my best, but if you keep moving, if you ignore this, that's just behind literally. Your ass is grass, and no, your outside is a lawnmower. So you choose to mock the Lord, because you already know if you mocking the Lord's name, you mocking the Lord. We come in the name of the Lord, and you trying to mock us. No, you're not mocking me. I hold this Bible. None of these are my word. None of these came out of my mouth. I'm telling you that the name of the Lord, Yahweh Shemashah, you mocking the name that came out of my mouth, but it's not my name. It's the Lord's name, the one in heaven that created everything. So, hey, that's on you. This is This is Proverbs chapter 10. I'm gonna start at verse 13. In the lips of him that hath understanding, wisdom is found, but a rod is for the back of him that is void of understanding. Remember one more time. In the lips of him that hath understanding, wisdom is found, but a rod is for the back of him that is void of understanding. Wise men lay up knowledge, but the mouth of the foolish is near destruction. But yeah, it's going to people that have understanding and wisdom, and the ones that don't, they getting a rod to their back. What's the word? Chastisement. Just like an ass, just like an ox, like a goal to push them. But some people, 2/3 people, they see that rod of judgment and tribulation. They see that as, it shouldn't be that way. But it is, and they already know that they wishing death upon the Most High. They're blaspheming against the Most High Yahweh Shemashah, doing all these things to try to get away from the Lord. But even though the Lord is all around them, He created everything. So they see that rod to make you better, to break you down. They already broke, really. These thugs, these gangsters, these harlots, women, these on Uncle Tom, the one that loved Esau more than himself. They already broke, really. You just think you're functional because you're in somebody, because in society you see yourself as functional because you see everybody like this. You see a whole bunch of thugs, a whole bunch of toms, you see a whole bunch of harlots. But just because you see a whole bunch of things like that don't mean it's right. You only see a few men of the Lord, a few women of the Lord, and a few children of the Lord. But that's right, because under the name of Yahweh Shemashah, that's what we trying to get at. We ain't trying to. We want to make you better through the Lord Yahweh Shemashah. You want to be either different. You want to be happy, have fun. Don't get me wrong. That's cool. That's very much a blessing to feel like you happy. But if you happy doing bad things, most of the people happy doing bad things. Being in society, that's a bad thing. Living here and wanting to live here. I live here. I don't want to live here though. I want the Lord to destroy this place ultimately. I don't want this place to be here no more. And nor does the Lord. The Lord waiting for us. But I'm a feeble human. My days are not prolonged. My days are only a few. Of course, statistically, I'm only supposed to live 80 years. But of course, the Lord coming to this place. The Lord going to destroy this place. So worrying about that is, as well feeble too. But in the time since, that's what I'm worried about. I'm worried about doing with the best of my strength, doing the best I can, through the spirit of the Most High Yahweh Shemashah. So I'm gonna try to do that, as long as I'm here. But I don't see the world being here too long. That's why, that's what most of these men don't see the world being here too long. So we're trying to tell you that the place will be destroyed. You don't want to be like an ass, You don't want to be no heathen either. This is Slaki. This is Amos chapter 3. I'm gonna get verse 2. You only have I known of all the families of the earth, therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities. So kind of simple. That's what's gonna go for these 2/3 of our people that want to be like a mule, that want to be forced back the truth. Nah, it only take about 1 or 2 times, honestly. Two was pushing it, but one a good time. That's all you need. You only need one time to hear the Lord, hear the words of the Lord, Yahweh by some Shah. After that, if you got to be forced into it, that's maybe it's not for you. Maybe it's for you to be part of an example. To the other people. But that was a lesson though that was going on. Not force feeding these some of these people that need to be forced that want to be force fed or they have to be force fed, but they shouldn't be force fed. You shouldn't have to do that honestly, because then that means it's not for them. And ultimately that their end of this place is going to be destruction and punishment ultimately, but it's going to be for a good reason, because they're going to come back, do the seed, have peace, no tribulation, have no death and no sins, and have eternal life. It's all gonna be for the better. But Lord willing, this was an edifying lesson, and with that, I'll say shalom.